smoke. I find it calms me before an interview.
If you've got some, I'll take one.
Okay, I
Then no.
don't.
No thanks.
This is good. This is playing luck. I'm very interested in when you discovered you had a knack for performance. When did you discover you were a clown?
Pretty sure I've always been a clown.
Okay.
It just kind of filled me up, like
Tell me more.
like the Holy Spirit,
Yes.
and possessed my body to move
Whoa.
in different ways. And
Okay.
it was just you appear in different places here and there, you know. But when I've been conscious and with it, I'd say that I've always been a clown.
Wow. Okay. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What a lovely thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Third question.
All right.
You're doing good.
Okay. Great.
So keep that up. Okay. And this is because Didier suffers from anxiety.
He
and,
does.
Yes, and depression.
Okay.
So, Didier says, are you ever frightened of crowds? What are some techniques you use to feel at ease?
Oh. Well, I tend to circle the crowd.
Okay.
Did you feel that? Change
So-
is coming. Change is coming. Yeah, I find that I like to watch
Yes.
from a distance first.
Okay.
Kind of be in my own world and wander. And once I make a connection with one person, if someone smiles at me, I feel like I have a little more courage. So I go and I look for more people. And then sometimes, like happened today, I was looking for people, someone saw me and they screamed and started swearing. As you can imagine, that made me a little anxious.
That's too bad.
And I jumped back, afraid, as I was. I find that if I'm honest with where I'm at, people will accept me more. And then, about 10 minutes later, after making some friends on the outskirts and hiding behind the erratic boulder with some young gentlemen who liked me, I inched closer to the woman who was very frightened of me, and she apologized. And then that was that.
Well, that's very nice.
So I think, yeah, crowds make me anxious. But I think because I stand out, I might make people anxious as well. I don't know. But yeah, everything makes me anxious. But I just go towards it and face it and see what happens. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Didier, on behalf of Didier.
Right.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Oh, de rien.
As we might say. Okay. So, Didier, under the assumption perhaps that you are performing,
Yes.
because Didier wants to perform.
Oh.
Didier wants to, at first, Didier thought Happy Feet 2,
Yes.
or 3, I guess, no?
We'll make a new one.
Yeah, absolutely. But Didier got depressed, the sister to anxiety.
Yes.
And so Didier decided to try to write a sequel
Yes.
to the movie Staying Alive, which is itself a sequel to Saturday Night Fever.
Epic.
Yeah, so it's one penguin's journey
Yes.
from hell to heaven.
Wow.
Yep,
Wow.
yep. So Didier is pretty excited about this. And so Didier wants to know, because Didier hasn't done much performing.
Okay.
So Didier wants to know, how long have you been performing? And what is your inspiration for performing?
Well, I've been on this plane for about 7 years.
Right on.
I don't mean aeroplane. I mean earthly plane.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, repeat the question, please?
how long have you been performing?
Oh, yeah.
And what is your inspiration? Or I guess what are your
Oh.
inspirations for performing?
What are my inspirations?
Yeah.
Just to do it. To do it, the feeling of doing it is big. Because once I did it, I feel like I could possibly do some more. But that's from a fear standpoint. But I'd say that the reason I do it is when someone smiles back at me, or I connect with someone in a positive way, or in a fun, playful way. That just makes me want to do it more.
We're getting deep.
We're getting deep.
We're getting deep. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Next question.
Okay.
Can anyone be a clown? Or is it a pretty small club?
Oh, wow.
And this might be a question for your manager as well. Once again,
Yeah.
DDA forgot.
Well, I think
but-
everybody is a clown.
Yeah.
Everybody is a clown, whether that means because we are an expressive people. We try and share what's going on. So yes, I think everybody could be a clown if they wanted to, but it may not be as good as me.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. How are you so free? DDA says, in movement, thought, joie de vivre. Yeah.
I'm excited to meet DDA.
Pretty nice guy.
How am I so free? Well, when the clown takes on the human body as an instrument, there are many things that need to be worked through. Some are easier than others, like, say, appearing in public spaces. I was quite shy at first. I stayed in my room. I clowned in my room with nobody around. And then eventually, I wanted more. So I went, excuse me, I think there's a bug in my nose.
Oh, geez.
And then I went to the park.
Yeah.
And I put myself, well, before that, I put myself in different public spaces. I just challenged myself a little bit. And the more I did it, the more free I got and the easier it was. But that's not to say it isn't a challenge to be out and about. Because I think it always will be. Yeah, because humanity is a rather habitual lot. Lots of things growing up have cemented themselves inside, but a clown wants to explore everything. And sometimes this body just doesn't want to let me explore it. But I think I'm learning to allow that to be okay. To just go at a speed, to not feel like I have to do something, just to be. So yeah, joie de vivre is, what do you say, I don't know, sometimes maybe it look like on the outside everybody is so free, but inside it's still struggle. So.
It's true.